It is just incredible that you could have an organization that someone could join who is like a top tier salesperson at a rival agency, makes a decision to come across for one reason or another, starts inside of that business and has no training around the USPs of the new organization that they've joined. And even though they might be phenomenal around being a real estate agent, they now come across to a new brand and no one's actually taken them through what they need to say to get that uniqueness in what that business does, in how it goes about its work, in its unique approach that actually allows them to help those owners to maximize sale price and make everything happen. And this is the important conversation. Your role as a business leader is to make sure that your people are really clear about the recipes for success that we have inside of your business. This is how we actually generate our leads. This is how we actually win our business. And this is what we do to fulfill the needs of our consumers today in helping them to buy and sell and manage and rent out property. And the reality of it is that these are the specific USPs that we use when we're in the listing lounge room, whether or not we're actually with a seller or with a landlord, to allow them to make that decision to use our particular brand. And this is the interesting conversation because this is beyond survival. This is about a new change in the dialogue. Inside of real estate industries for a long period of time, we've heard people talk about the first 90 days. Well, to me, no one's ever cracked it. So let's move on from that. Because the secret about having a seriously good business is about having an operating system that clearly articulates the things that are important inside of that business and ensures that people meet those minimum standards as they join the business. Some of the most proactive clients that we have take the advice. And what the advice is very simple. When someone comes to your organization, before they start with you, isn't it important to send them a pre-start survey? And in that pre-start survey, to actually ask them some critical questions. So this is our CRM. Have you used it before? If the answer is yes, then do you rate that your skills are exceptional? I need a bit of work. I need a lot of help. Let them click that box and ultimately ask them about your entire technology stack and then the entire skill set of what it's like to join your organization. And then when you actually get the survey results back, you can say, okay, based on their self-assessment, this is what they thought they were really good at. These are the areas that they need strength in. Now let's go and get them the training around that. And rather than leaving the training up to just an individual, that you say, okay, who is the best in our organization at that particular skill or that particular piece of tech? How do we actually streamline it so then those people get to meet those people inside of an organization who can teach and train and test that particular item? And then what the benefit is that they then build relationships with the people inside the organization. It allows them to be more powerful, to pick up the tips and tricks, but most importantly, to speed them from zero to hero in the shortest period of time possible. The problem with organizations today, they complicate. There's a lot of bloat inside of the business rather than really focusing on what are the critical things that are going to take people from zero to hero. Whether or not they're an established player who's coming across to your brand, or whether or not there are people that are brand new that are learning how do we actually do this whole real estate thing. The organization that can get people from zero to hero the fastest is the one that wins. And that's the important conversation. Identifying what the critical skill sets are around how you actually get your goals together, how you get that energy and self-management right, how you actually prospect, how you list and how you negotiate, so you can ultimately get more people doing more deals more often with as little friction as possible. Do that, you win the game.